finding out your connection with the people in the room. So I'm going to ask Alyssa, who introduced me earlier, to post in the room on the computer slides the names of the people who are here, and she's going to match you up. And I'm going to ask you each to start a private conversation in chat for about 2 or 3 minutes and find your connection with the other person. Now, we're all connected in Toastmasters. So we want to make sure that we dig a little bit deeper and find something a little more personal to connect with. I'm going to give you about 2 minutes, and I'm going to have Alyssa let us know when that 2 minutes is up. Go ahead and chat personally. Do you see your name? And the name across from you is the one you want to start a chat with.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing if everyone has probably picked their. You're on mute. Yeah. Paula, you're.
Yeah, go ahead. I was coughing. My throat.
Okay, there we go.
Go ahead and take it down. I hope y'all have some good conversations in that 2 minutes.
Oh, I think they have 1 more minute. I just was gonna. Two minutes are up. Here you go. Oh, well, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't. I was asking the person earlier what their name was, and so.
Well, let me ask, is there anyone who didn't get a chance to connect with somebody? Oliver? Would you like to connect with Elisa for a couple of seconds?
I think Ken is the other person who didn't have someone. Is it?
Absolutely. I can connect with Ken.
Yes, perfect. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and give it another couple minutes. Okay, everybody, we're going to go ahead and anyone who's not speaking, go ahead and mute. And I'm getting some extra noise from there. Aha, okay. All right, so what I'd like to do for a few minutes is share what you all found out about each other. I'm going to just pick one person to tell us of the couple what you found out and how it was you made that connection. So let's try Oliver first. So you go ahead and unmute Oliver and let us know what you found out.
It was, I think, a very unique one. Ken has a history of being retired in the US Air Force, and I did my military service in Germany in the German Air Force.
All right. I love that. See, you found a good connection. All right, Harry, how about you? Were you able to find someone?
Yes, I was, although we didn't find out too much about each other because I'm terrible at texting and chatting. I did find out he's in Chapel Hill and he's enjoying the conference, as am I.
All right. That's something, right?
Yes.
It's good. Any one connection. How about Amy? Wait, I'm looking to see, is everyone in this room? All these, let's see. I guess I have to look to see who's in our room because
Amy should be
no,
in
Amy,
here.
yeah. Amy, are you there?
Okay, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was on the phone with my daughter.
I'm sorry.
Yesterday has a 40th birthday.
Ah,
Yeah, I really struggled, but I enjoy your talk. And what's the question?
the question was to try to find a connection with someone in the room, and we assigned you somebody, but that's okay.
Oh, I didn't see it. I was on the phone. I don't know. You
That's
assigned me.
okay. How about this? How about anyone who hasn't talked yet about that connection that they met? Go ahead and unmute, and one person at a time, tell
Okay.
us what connection you found.
Since I'm not the shy person in the room, I never am. I found out that Oliver, he's got a German connection, right? He probably enjoys beer to the nth degree, and that's an assumption. He is an engineer, and great news, and we're all invited to his wedding because he is engaged.
All right.
Don't know that date yet, but we're all going, and we're going to party down.
Congratulations. That's fun. Oliver, congratulations.
Thank you.
Laureen, are you in the room with us?
I am, and it's pretty serendipitous that I was paired with Marilyn since I'm her guest, and I am hoping to join the All-American Toastmasters Club. Marilyn is my neighbor, and that's our connection. We're both part of military family here in North Carolina, and she invited me to Toastmasters.
That's excellent. Anybody else want to speak up? If not, the last thing that we're going to do, I understood that we're going to end on time, even though we haven't started on time. Okay. That's what I understand. So I'm trying to work with the time here and do things that way. I have a timer going and I know that we're going to be a little short. Let's see. One of the best decisions in your life to join a I see. Merci bien. Okay, so what I want to do for the last thing is create a combined list of all our ideas on how we connect with others to share so that we all have new ideas and can try new things. We're going to do this in the chat. And at the end, we will save the chat. Alyssa and I are going to try to compile a concise list out of what's there, but you can also save the chat. So start now and just type off the top of your head, what ways would you suggest other people could connect? Different ways we can connect and different things that have worked for you so that we all have a combined list that's a positive way to move forward. Chat in the chat. Smile, I like that. Actually, keeping a smile in your voice is a really good thing no matter what, whether you're on the phone or humor, music. That's good for me. Ask first. Yes, I agree with that. A lot of people are shy and don't feel comfortable. They'll let you know if they don't want to talk to you, but most people are waiting for someone to reach out, and you can't always sit and wait for someone else. Nonverbal smiles and eye contact. Yes, being vulnerable and sharing of yourself. Some people might say too much information, but most people, I think, feel like a little more comfortable because you shared something. Warm, fuzzy element. I like that. A lot of people do icebreaker activities at events. So coming up with some question that'll kind of break the ice, but coming up with that. These are great ideas. Anybody else? Ask for help. Asking for help, even if you don't need it, engages somebody else. So anything you can do to draw another person in and make them feel needed and important. Sharing. Yes. Inquiring about family. I've got a 93-year-old mother. She's still driving. Anybody? Yeah. Anybody? You know, we don't know what that connection's going to be. So starting the connection, you know, you'll find there are going to be some people who don't want to do that. But I say most people don't mind a friendly interaction, and it makes them feel better. And you never know. They might have been having a terrible day until you happen to open up and say hello. So as a VP of membership in my club, I've been VPM since 2016, and I've developed some personal relationships with our members and guests. We've been walking all the way through this COVID time, even though we're meeting online. Some of us have been able to take walks in the park together and get to know each other more personally. I actually had a performance the other night, and one of our club members came to the performance. So that was really touching for me, you know, that they cared about me enough to come. So we've actually developed these relationships. And when people come to our meetings, generally, when we ask guests how they felt about the meeting, they say, well, really like this warm atmosphere. We really like to see this friendship between you all and the way we act towards each other, the supportiveness. So to keep all those things in mind, when you're in your own club environment, whether you are a VP of membership or PPR or not even an officer or even just a guest, jump in and be a part of things and make that connection. So I hope everyone has learned something from each other. I know I have learned some things from you. And we are at the point where Alyssa's going to have to make some housekeeping announcements. So I'm going to go ahead and share my contact information. If anyone at all would like to connect for any reason, I am open to the connection. So feel free. Alyssa, I'd like you also to drop in the chat my contact information if someone prefers. There, she did it. And I have a little assessment that I'd like some feedback on how I did for this presentation. And it's a Google form. I know that there's, there you go. Thank you. We also have a form for the conference about the session. And then I do have a handout. So if anyone is interested in getting that handout from me about the ideas that I use in my club, just put your email in the chat. Oh, here, she posted it as a PDF. So if you can open it and save it, you can do that. If you would rather us email you, well, we're going to send the chat. I want a free, went to a free hug event. Oh, I love that. We need that now. We need that now. So everyone save the chat so you can see the ideas. But if you want us to connect with you and send you anything directly, put your email in the chat or post it to Alyssa if you don't want everyone to see that. Then Alyssa, I'm going to go ahead and close. I so enjoyed meeting you all. Alyssa, go ahead and make your announcements. I'm looking forward to the International Speech Contest coming up.
Great job, Paula. Thank you so much for sharing the information and for singing for us as well. As you all know, after this session is going to be the speech contest. So I ask that when you leave the breakout room, but just stay in go back to the main session. Don't worry if you accidentally go out of the whole meeting, just come back in. We'll let you back in. So thank you. Let's go ahead. And this is the way we do our little clap. And I think everybody does, but you could do this just as well. Okay. All right. See you all back in just a minute.
I didn't see them put a 10-minute mark in there. We still have a couple of minutes if anyone just wants to chat.
Oh, and well, if you all want to know the reason why is because like I have that on my own, but apparently when you log in under them, it doesn't do it as well.
Okay. So they didn't.
Oh, yeah.
But if anyone wants to chat for a couple of seconds before we have to head out, it's up to you. Otherwise, go on ahead and.
I think it was wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And it's so good to hear your story. Did you meet your girl here?
I did, yes.
Congratulations.
Was it a Toastmasters romance?
You know,
no, not a Toastmasters.
In Speak Up, we've had two couples meet each other at our club and ended up getting married.
Wow.
Over the years.
Awesome.
It's like it's in the air in Carborough and Chapel Hill. I don't know.
That is great. That is great. Well, I'm making a lot of friends. I really have enjoyed it.
Same here.
How's your daughter, Amy? What year?
She's over the hill, 40.
40.
40.
Not over the hill. I'm going to be 70 this year. 40s, yeah.
Well, just for fun to tell you why she called me. She's really mad at her dad. My husband saw her pictures with braces. Her 5-year-old little girl made for her. My husband comment on her hands. It looks old.
Ooh,
that was really offensive. But my husband is trying to tell her it's sad to see her little girl grow older.
Yeah.
But he didn't use the right way.
Yeah.
And my daughter didn't think about the sum up from different angles. She just got angry immediately. Well, that's tough.
It's good that you were there to make her feel better.
The problem has not resolved yet. But I believe that I'm a BTM now. I should be able to talk her through, making her feel happy again with her dad. Because my husband was just really sad. She said, I'm stupid. Why did I say that to her?
Maybe he can apologize directly.
So he will. But I have to smooth things a little bit.
Yeah.
A family issue, 40 years behave just like a teenager. Do you have the same issue, guys?
My daughter is 38 and we get along very well, and her dad is not in the picture. So she and I have a very respectful relationship. We work together. Sometimes I work for her, sometimes she works for me.
Okay.
And we also sing together sometimes. And in fact, we're going to sing together for the first time in a year on Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to that, and so is she. Well, I think we need to probably head out and get ready for the international contest. It was so nice to meet you all.
So nice to hear your presentation. Unfortunately, I couldn't participate for the discussion.
Paula, nicely done, Paula. Nicely done. Appreciate it.
Thank you
Great
so
job.
much.
Well done. Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all take care.
All right, take care, everybody. All right,
Bye.
bye-bye.
Bye now. Bye bye, everyone.
Sai Chen.
Thanks, Paula. Bye-bye.
Bye.